So many of us move through life looking outside of ourselves for answers. We're taught to subordinate ourselves, meaning not put ourselves first, starting with our thoughts, our beliefs, our values, our identity. We seek validation from others and second-guess our decisions. The thing is, we're expected to operate in systems, families, schools, workplaces, communities, and sometimes assume the ethos or values associated with those entities versus establishing and honoring our own. We do that at our own peril because we may never tap into who we really are and what we really came here to do. Hi, I'm Jenny Clark, a conscious leadership expert who spent 2 decades in executive recruiting and talent management. Having worked with giants like Google, Spencer Stuart, I discovered that the secret to transformative leadership lies in the 5 dimensions of conscious leadership. And I'm here to help you unlock your full potential. Join me on this channel as we embark on an honest and vulnerable journey together to become the kind of leader that genuinely inspires organizational transformation. I have a few ways you can get involved in this conscious community. First, I've created a free career map to help you uncover your next career move. Second, I've created exclusive content for you with a community of like-minded leaders. And lastly, I send out a free newsletter every week. So to learn more, check out the description of this video. I want to teach you a few tools you need to do the inner work to become your own compass in support of or in lieu of your mentor, your sponsor, or coaching relationship. What is inner work, you ask? Well, it's looking deeply into the mirror and coming to terms with who you are in a way that only you can do and become. I think I was around 11 or 12 when I realized that there was more to life than what I could see. One afternoon, I closed the door to my bedroom and sat on the white painted stool that was part of my vanity set, with the matching mirror. And I stared into that mirror for what felt like an hour. It was probably 5 minutes. I heard myself ask the image in the mirror aloud, "Who am I?" Now, I don't recall the answer, honestly, but I had a strong sense that I was not alone. I was part of something bigger than myself. Benevolent, loving even, something that protected me and wanted me to know my place in the world. My family was not religious, but in hindsight, I'd probably say spiritual. We attended a couple of different churches during my upbringing, but the guiding theme in our household was from the Bible, Matthew 7:12. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That was fine, but it didn't really orient me deeply into myself and how I could safely and happily move through the world with purpose. Now, I was fortunate enough to have 2 mature, loving parents who also had a loving relationship. My parents were especially good at encouraging me and my brother to make and own our decisions. They let us know that they would always support us in our decisions as long as we didn't take them for granted, meaning that we listened to their perspectives and didn't put ourselves or them at risk. Now, I remember getting a diary for Christmas one year and regularly writing in it. It was a safe space to explore my adolescence. I continued to journal, as I later called it, intermittently throughout my early adulthood. This was really the beginning of what I later learned was the inner work, my exploration of myself, as individuated from my parents and other influences, importantly. Now, fast forward to my 30s, when my father died. He was in his 40s when my brother and I were born, so we lost him early in our lives. But he left a great legacy of being an amazing father, a great husband, an exemplary leader. I was a daddy's girl and was devastated by his passing. I questioned aspects of my life, including my career. I decided I didn't want to be in the commercial real estate business anymore that I had worked for in the preceding 10 years. I decided to explore becoming an executive recruiter. I'd been a college recruiter for my university after undergrad, so it made some sense. I sensed my dad would approve. A few months after he passed, a friend urged me to get a massage with a gentleman who was a holistic practitioner to relieve the stress of my recent loss. Now, this man, Kurt, changed my life. The massage turned out to be body work and an exploration into myself that has lasted nearly 30 years. This man is a healer, a shaman, a scholar, a master's in divinity, and a master's in psychology. He is a master and became a guide and close personal friend who has supported me in my expansion, my inner work, I'm still on this journey with him too, fortunately. During these years, I've made many tough decisions, and Kurt has never told me what to do, but helped me quiet the noise so I could hear my inner voice offer some possibilities. See, that's one of the things about the universe, or God, Allah, Source, Yahweh, whatever you might refer to him, her, it. The way I understand it, there are only possibilities, infinite possibilities, and we have free will to claim what is right for us. My inner voice has guided me into some awkward, even tough situations, but I don't believe I was misguided. Apparently, there was something I needed to learn. So when I reframe what some call misfortune or missteps into a lesson, one that I can acknowledge that I consciously or unconsciously chose, I can learn from it and feel empowered. I've noticed that the learning happens faster. It's more clear, probably because I open the channel for the message to come through. I don't judge the message or the outcome, but set positive intentions and stay tuned to the channel or vibration. I'll grant you, this might sound a little new agey to you, but trust me, this is how you set a course for yourself that is uniquely, magically, and perfectly yours. So here are 5 lessons or questions to help you become your own compass. The first one, where are you? Find yourself on the map. Become aware of yourself. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. I realize seeking to understand yourself better, taking that long look into the mirror like I did, can be exciting, but for many, scary. It can mean dealing with past traumas and painful situations. Indeed, that is part of the process. But before you even get to that, let's just start by taking a healthy look at how you're moving through the world now. Ask yourself a few more questions. Where are you going and why? This is about setting your course, and it doesn't have to be for the rest of your life. Just for this period, you decide. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you gain insights into yourself and your goals. Journaling is a great tool for self-reflection. Who's coming with you? As you expand with self-awareness, decide who will be part of your crew, your tribe. Not everyone can come on your journey, and at times it might feel lonely. This is because we are all dynamic beings, and the relationships that worked 15 or even 5 years ago, even 5 months ago, might not work, and you and others are better served by parting company, ideally lovingly and without judgment. How do you handle the storms? You're certainly going to run into some obstacles and disappointments along your journey. The question becomes, how do you handle them? Do you fall apart and blame others, or do you step back and ask why and what you might need to learn from the situation? Develop frameworks and tools that can help you make informed choices based on your values and goals. In my story, I described how I reframed disappointments and missteps into lessons that Source, God, the universe, wanted me to experience. Be the compass. Trust yourself, your intelligence, your intuition, your resilience, and leadership of your own life. Honor your values and goals. Can this decision be good for others as well as you? You get to establish accountability mechanisms and track your progress towards your goals, no one else. So here's what I want you to take away. Being the compass is about doing the inner work. It's about you tapping into something greater than yourself that is part of you and comes through you as your inner voice. Be still and listen to it. Trust it. Trust yourself. You can stand stronger as you, as part of many systems you move around in with confidence and grace. This is a new way of being that supports us all. I know firsthand how taking that first step can be a catalyst for a life-changing transformation. I remember the moment I decided to harness my own strengths, and it made all the difference in my career. That's why I've created a career mapping tool just for you to help you uncover your unique competencies and leverage them to design your own career map. Take the first step towards your next level by clicking the link in the video description, and let's start this incredible journey together.